I expected it to be pretty brutal. People are going to have very strong opinions, but I'm kind of made for that.
Have you guys heard the bizarre story that Ben's telling about why he got arrested?
Don't gloss over the red flags.
I have a tendency to do that.
I don't know what I was expecting from him, but it definitely was not this.
This is, I think, even more exciting and more dramatic.
So Ben is claiming that he got arrested in September of 2020 after he was helping a homeless couple find a place to live. Yeah, you heard that right. So according to good old Ben, he got them checked into an inn, and then they offered him a drink to thank him for his help, and he claims that he felt extremely tired after, so he checked into a hotel and he couldn't remember the next 24 hours. He said that the couple actually spiked his drink, so right off the bat, this just seems like the most ridiculous story ever. He claims that the next day he was trying to drive home, but he hit a curb and the police actually pulled him over, and supposedly, according to Ben, his breathalyzer test actually came back clear, but then they took him to the station, did some blood tests, and found an illegal substance in his system, and he got 18 months of probation because of it. I mean, you guys, I am sure, Ben. I just cannot believe that that's the story he decided to go with. I mean, that is it. It doesn't even sound slightly real. I mean, don't you think that if there, was a true story, it could have been easily proven that he was a victim and he wouldn't have actually gotten any probation at all? Hey guys, today's video is graciously sponsored by Fetch. Fetch Rewards is a super easy to use free app where you can earn free rewards on literally anything you buy. Just scan any receipt or e-receipt from literally anywhere, and you will immediately earn points that can be redeemed for hundreds of rewards, including Amazon and Visa gift cards. I mean, it only takes a matter of seconds to scan your receipt and start earning rewards. As you guys can see, it is so easy to use. I had this paper receipt right here, and all I have to do is scan it and I immediately earn points. And you can also do e-receipts, and you can scan your first receipt if you use the code CelebTalkGuy, and you'll receive 3,000 bonus points. Yes, you heard me right, 3,000 bonus points. Fetch is totally, completely, 100% free and so easy to use. So just download Fetch today and use my code CelebTalkGuy for 3,000 bonus points. And this is a limited time offer for only my viewers, so make sure you download the app today. And thanks again to Fetch for sponsoring this video. And he took it to a whole new level when he explained why he got arrested this past time a few weeks ago. Because he claims that he got arrested again for missing a hearing for a probation violation on February 7th, 2022. But I just do not get it, because I feel like Ben's entire life is a probation violation, and it's the one part of the story that he just had no excuse for. I mean, let's just do some basic math here, you guys. Ben originally got arrested in September of 2020, so 18 months of probation would have been over in March of 2022, and yet somehow he has left the country multiple times since then, and we all watched it on TV. Now, obviously, I don't know of all the ins and the outs of probation, but I'm pretty sure that you can't just pick up and leave the state, let alone the country, when you're on probation. So not only did he leave the country multiple times, but he filmed it for a TV show. I mean, there was literally video evidence of him leaving the country, and he didn't even think twice about it. So it just makes no sense to me. That must be a probation violation. There's no getting around it. And the funniest thing is that he claims that this wasn't even why he got arrested again. His story for his second arrest is that he had a probation violation, but he didn't explain exactly what, caused the violation, and that he moved and forgot to exchange his address with the court, so they contacted him about his hearing and he missed it. So yeah, I'm just not buying this story at all, mostly because we know that Ben hasn't been in Michigan much over the last couple months. People on Reddit actually saw him in Peru with good old Mahogany around the time of his probation violation hearing, and not only did they see him, but he let them take pictures with him. So, I mean, don't you think that if he were in danger of violating his probation or missing a hearing, that he wouldn't want to be photographed in another country? And yet, for some reason, Ben was more worried about being, photographed with Mahogany than he was about being seen in another country, even though he's on probation. And it just makes me wonder, why? Why would Ben ever ever even go on 90 Day Fiancé in the first place while knowing he's on probation? And of course, this is just a theory, but I mean, maybe he got it approved as work release or something along those lines. You know, again, I really don't know, how the courts work and all this kind of stuff with probation, but, nothing of this story was really adding up to me. And I just can't help but think how hilarious it is that Ben really thought any of this crazy story was going to make sense and that any of us would actually believe it. I mean, and it seems like his former workplace doesn't believe him either. Yes, you heard me right. I said former.
It also, serves my purpose of having a platform for the things that I care about, like the Michigan Lupus Foundation.
Kind of feel bad about this, you guys, because according to the Michigan Lupus Foundation, where Ben was an executive director, he actually got fired after all of this came out. And of course, Ben's trying to act like it was actually because of the show on 90 Day Fiancé and because the foundation didn't want to be associated with the show at all, but the foundation didn't care at all back when he was promoting the show on their Facebook page. So obviously, it likely has to do because of all his arrests that just came out. And as for Ben and Mahogany, where do they stand? Well, it's pretty interesting because Ben was spotted in Peru with Mahogany and then a day or two later, got arrested. So I initially figured, and so did a lot of the 90 Day Fiancé fans like you guys, that she dumped him. He came back to Michigan and was being reckless and he got arrested. But according to Ben and his bizarre Instagram, they appear to still be together. Now, let me just say, Ben posts the weirdest crap. And so, who knows if it's true or not. Honestly, I cannot figure out what he's talking about like 99% of the time and the reasoning behind so many of his posts, like literally this one here.
So I head over to Walmart to get some meds because I'm sick as a dog. And I go to pay for it and my wallet is missing, just absolutely gone. And I looked all over the parking lot, retraced my steps, it is just gone. Looking everywhere, every aisle, looking and looking and looking. Nothing, no wallet. I talked to the lady in customer service and I said my name and she said, yep, this came in for you, and she hands over my wallet. It had everything in it, my cash, all my credit cards, driver's license, social security card, everything. I couldn't believe it.
I mean, hey, you guys, I'm happy Ben found his wallet, but why does he have to make it to be such a drama and inspiring and motivational video and make it like it's a miracle? I mean, I'm sorry, but come on. And if you are wondering before I sign off, even though Ben was not nice to his friend Jessica at the tell-all, according to his Instagram, they are in fact still friends, and I am very, very, very shocked. I'm sorry, you guys, but she must be a little bit more on the nut side to be friends with him. And once again, I am sorry, but it's like, we all have to be thinking it at this point. Well, guys, put in the comments below what the heck you think of Ben's details on his arrest. I mean, do you think there's even a 1% chance that anything he is saying is true? Maybe half of 1% chance? I mean, I don't know. It seems so slim. But of course, anything is possible. But I don't know about you guys, but I am actually super curious if we will see Ben and Mahogany on 90 Day Fiancé again. I will say this, after the tell-all that Ben shared some comments on social media that he was not happy with how it came out and with 90 Day Fiancé. So if I had to guess, I'd likely say no. We will probably not be seeing Ben on 90 Day Fiancé again, at least not anytime soon. But put in the comments below what you guys think. Kind of an interesting, bizarre, crazy story. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Please do me a huge favor and hit that like, follow, share, subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.